Last time on Avalon, with Alex the Human Wraith, Khurtin the Nephine Conscript, Ivan the Atlan Incantor, Nevo the Atlan Necros, Jack the Nephine Armorist, and Simon the Human Mountebank. Nothing like getting to know the neighbors, the good old-fashioned Justice Fist way. After spending the day out on the town, hopping around and celebrating their first major, hopping around bar to bar, and celebrating their first major victory as company owners, Alex, Simon, Jack, and Khurtin found themselves in the company of the oh-so-prestigious Cuddle Club, a notorious hangout for Sanrea's eccentrics and conspiratorial sleuths. It didn't take long for them to make friends and enemies, as one little mishaps led to another, and a clubhouse fight broke out. Fists were thrown, bullets were fired, a man was strangled by a cuttlefish. Good times. Good times. After
Jack tried to pocket a cuttlefish.
He stole a dude's wallet and his tarot cards. And Alex, you stole one of the books from their library.
I don't think he stole the tarot cards. I think he saw that they were like marked, and then he decided no.
Oh, I don't remember the no part. After nursing their hangovers and making themselves presentable, the crew found themselves greeted in the morning by a group of amateur mercs hoping to enlist and make a name for themselves. Cassandra the Human, Gecko the Kobold, and Enkidu the Tarrascling.
Oh yeah.
And so that's where we shall start with this. With these three people standing before you, the woman has your flyer just slammed down on the counter and is just staring intently at you guys with her one good eye.
Wait, who's doing this?
Cassandra, the human woman.
Okay. Ivan looks at her. Sorry for the delay. We can begin interviews now if you three wish.
And she gives you the thumbs up and is like, we are ready whenever you are. And she kind of like gets right up in your face, like a little too close into like the personal zone with her like fists raised up.
I start
like,
to back away as soon as she gets like 2 feet from me.
All right, you want a demonstration? Like what do you want a demonstration of? What do you want us to do?
Are we still all drunk?
I cured you.
Yeah.
I cured you guys of your hangover.
Ivan did that first thing in the
same night, isn't it?
No, this was the next morning.
Okay.
You guys got home and you guys went to bed.
Cool.
Yeah, I first cured you from like the sickened condition, and then I cured you from fatigue.
After a night of heading, like after you guys were done drinking, you guys kind of went on down to the beach, did your nighttime excursion.
Right.
Did a quick summry of that. And you guys
came back to these guys waiting around.
And then I realized I had freaking aspirin.
You guys kind of drunkenly went upstairs. You're not exactly sure if they were there last night. You don't remember. But they're here this morning.
Ivan looks at the three and could we offer you coffee or anything?
They'll kind of look at each other. I mean, I'll take a coffee. Gecko, do you want coffee? Tea. Enkidu? And the big Tarras just kind of stares down at you guys.
How big are we talking?
He is a large-sized creature.
Oh. Okay.
This is a death claw, basically. in priestly, in like Buddhist monk robes.
I'm kind of imagining that one character from A Hat in Time.
Never played the game.
Guy.
Same. If there are going to be demonstrations done, then perhaps it would be best to do that. That big fucking glimpse in the hangar, maybe out in the backyard.
Like there's something on here about cooking. I can cook. I know how to cook. And she points down at your guys' flyer that clearly mentions where was it?
Demonstration would be nice or something.
Demonstration would be nice. Cooking skills required.
Oh, this is for cooks, not mercenaries?
She is a mercenary.
mercenary cook.
Sure, why not demonstrate your cooking skills?
Yeah, I could go for breakfast.
She slaps the flyer down back on the desk. Show me the way. Come on.
I guess Ivan will show her to the kitchen.
All right. She kind of leads on in. She gives the kitchen a once over.
I think.
Khurtin said something.
Here we go.
Well, it would be good to have
a
a chef
who is versatile. Okay. She washes her hands super quick. She throws on an apron. I'm gonna have her roll her chef skill. Come on, go. Ooh, 13 on dice. All right.
Wait for her
Yeah.
fail to be a -5.
Oh no, she is a trained chef.
No, I know. I was
She just starts grabbing pans off the wall, and she goes to town. It is quite obvious to tell this woman is like a classically trained chef. Despite the fact that she's a cyclops with one eye, she is handling with no depth perception. She's handling herself incredibly well.
I'm guessing you mean like she's missing an eye, like has an eye patch.
Yeah. Last time I mentioned she has an eye patch over her right eye.
You have a picture of this person?
I do not, sadly. Just because I'm not going to use just external pictures. Any custom characters I would have Kit or Cat do, and I'm not exactly made of money at the moment. Waiting for my paychecks to come in.
I can do free scrappily sketches.
Let me see here. She makes sure to get her hair into like a really tight bun before she starts cooking, but let me see here. Yeah, as she's scrambling up like eggs and bacon. Let me see here. My dad owns a restaurant around here, so I know a thing or two about working in the kitchen.
I see.
And
What kind of restaurant?
nothing too fancy. Owns. Let me see what it was. Her family was.
Are we talking like kind of like Greasy Spoon Diner or?
No. My
How
father.
many house gear stars?
Here we go. I'm trying to find the name of the place where her father's from. Continent-wide, it is Hyperborea. So
Hyperborea?
Same place as where Simon's from. Okay. Real world terms, he owns basically like this little Greek place. This little Greek restaurant.
Oh.
Does euros, and she throws together their not really anything, like I said, not really anything like too like extravagant or anything, just like eggs and bacon, but she basically explains her father owns a little restaurant out on the riverside. But she's just looking for something a little more exciting than cooking on a stove 24/7.
So you are here for both chef position and mercenary position?
Yeah, I have a question.
I'm here to kick ass and take names. And maybe also work a pan if that's what'll make you happy.
Ivan kind of pipes up.
I'm gonna go see if Barb knows where the paperwork is.
Ivan will
Yeah.
quickly ask, how much combat experience do you have?
You see her put aside a pan, and she flexes. And she's got some muscle on her.
Uh-huh.
You see these fists right here? I call these the tenderizers.
May I roll? I don't remember if it's insight or sense motive in this game. To see if that means that she's actually been in battle.
Sense motive.
Sense motive. Yeah. That is a
That one.
one.
You are Ivan, bruh. She's got some fucking anacondas. I mean, she's not built like Barbara. She's kind of a taller, thinner woman, but she's fit. She's definitely got some like calluses on her knuckles.
I'm kind of picturing Cora.
Yeah.
Trying to think of,
Yeah, that could work. That could work, actually.
just trying to think of a character.
Anybody else want to roll sense motive to see if she's like?
I mean,
I have nothing in sense motive.
I mean, I'll admit, if you're looking for someone who can also cook, I'm pretty much the only one out of my group who can do that. But, I mean, the rest of them are good. I promise.
You guys come as like a unit or casual buddies?
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess you could call us a unit.
How long have you known each other?
A month.
And how did you meet?
Well,
We've only known each other for like... Our group's only known each other for like a month, correct?
you didn't all meet in prison, did you?
oh God, no.
You
Oh,
weren't
thank
also
goodness.
My dad
you weren't
would-
also being chased by a ancient...
Shush.
Never mind.
I don't know, but I'm gonna say no.
No,
No, we got
that. Never mind.
We got into a street fight together.
Ah. Who won?
The little green one was getting picked on, Gecko, and I went to go save him, but then he stabbed a guy with a sword, and, well, things kind of just devolved from there. And now we work together.
Who were the pickies?
Some street gang. Some ne'er-do-wells. Oh, God, I sound like my dad. Some thugs who are just... pick a bad side of town to be in.
A random question.
Aren't they all?
You and your group wouldn't happen to know anything about reconstruction of any kind?
Oh boy.
I have no idea what you mean by that.
There's already 3 mechanics in this group. What more do you want?
Yes, but none of them are airline mechanics.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I don't know anything about planes.
Oh, no. I'm not working on a plane. I have a blimp that I'm reconstructing.
I know even less about blimps.
Do you know if your friends know anything about it?
I'd rather not have new hires touching our pet project.
More hands, the better.
I mean... Gecko! And literally right behind you guys, you didn't even hear the door open. You just hear this right here.
Oh god! How the fuck?
Yeah, do you know anything about blimps or aircraft? No. Okay, then. I'm gonna say that's a no for Enkidu, because he lived on an island his entire life.
They still ask.
Anything else?
Alright. Well... you
Again,
guys-
I am going to go look up the paperwork.
Yeah.
What is the nature of how barbed wire and cookie
Yeah.
like how they're employed by us? Or employed by the company? Like, how are they paid?
So here's the fun part. At the end of every month, company expenses have to be paid. That's one of the part of being company owners. Got to pay your employees. First 3 months have been taken care of. After that, any money that you guys are making have to go towards company and like expenses for the building.
And I assume only the first 3 months for current hires.
Yes. When it comes to mercenaries, you guys can assign them jobs. They'll go out. They'll make money on behalf of the company, and they'll take a small percent of what they do.
So they're more contractors
so it's
than
pure
actual
profit.
employee.
Yeah.
So it's just money overhead. It's overhead on top.
Yes. So you
That's
guys...
great then. Okay.
So how this mercenary system works is there'll be minor jobs and major jobs. Minor jobs you can send out. You can just basically assign a few people, send them out. They'll do the job week by week, and they'll start raking in a profit. And major jobs, you'll assign a group of minimum 4 people, and they'll be gone for like a month, and they'll come back with a larger profit. But they'll need some downtime.
We can't send these guys on major.
Not just yet, because since there's only 3 of them, you guys can have a number of mercenaries equal to your group's level. So you guys are 4 right now, so you can have a maximum of 4 mercenaries.
Would we have to pay on top for the cooking services?
You aren't employed. She would mostly just be a mercenary, so I'm sure she would appreciate any little tips on the side for taking time out of her day to just do cooking.
Alright. Room and board them?
Let me see here. You guys do have room and board. That is what the second floor is. The one that has all the little beds in it. 33.
Yeah, so we can only have like 8 people currently.
Yeah, you could store up to 8 people there. Some of them might have houses like within the city.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if people are just driving here and, commuting to work, clocking in.
They'll check in at the office, go do their job.
Yeah.
Like a security firm.
We need to get... Does that mean we need to get a water cooler for them to have their casual chats?
Oh no, that's what the bar's for.
Exactly.
Wait, we have a bar here?
Yeah, you didn't notice?
No.
Second floor.
So many
Is
things.
it like this big room, or confused where the bar is?
Yeah, it would be the room that has the giant, or 32. The room that has a giant ass rug in it. It'd probably be like off over here.
Oh, it's not drawn. Okay.
Yes.
Hey.
I will get that in once it gets upgraded. And that can start raking in money for you guys. As another source of profit.
Oh, wait. So that would be open to the public?
How it's described as your mercs would be... Once they get upgraded, your mercs would start like contributing money to it to get better alcohol. And it would improve their morale.
Nice.
No,
Guys, so
that makes sense.
I've heard of this thing that's going to be pretty huge in the near future. It's called a penny arcade.
It's called Dogecoin. And it won't degrade in value.
No. We're gonna get a penny arcade.
It's called Crank It Coin, and it's going right to the moon. Apparently, that's what Gungear said.
I have a stupid question for the group.
He also said he understands nothing about how economies work. but
Go ahead, Kat.
So it looks like we each get a chair in number 23, which is like the meeting room or something.
Yeah.
Who gets which color chair? I call red.
I go purple.
let me zoom in.
I don't think there is purple. It looks like white, red, yellow, green,
Wait, what are
black,
you talking
blue.
about then?
Number 23.
Right here.
I'm looking at 16.
23.
It's 23.
It's the big hallway. Or the big grand hall.
It's the one
Oh.
right below the yard.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll take... I'll take the blue one. Because I feel like Nevo would want black.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll take green.
Nice.
Anyway, it's not really important right now. Which
I
chair
know, it is.
we sit in.
You guys are like
I wanted
super.
to know.
You guys are like hung over in the morning. You're just like,
little.
what color chair do I want?
Hold on, wait. So let
Told you
me...
it was a stupid question.
1, 2, 3, 4...
Don't worry about the chairs that are
Five,
around the table. They're nebulous.
7, 14, 15, 30.
They're nebulous.
So... We're always gonna have 10 empty chairs.
They're for guests. They're for the press.
Oh.
Ah, yes, when we need our like EA Sports meeting.
Cooking cooking skills definitely smell like they're pretty good. Would love to get that sample. Then maybe we can get you guys out in the yard and see what you can like do. You know, with those guns.
Whatever you need me to do.
Well, you certainly don't lack for enthusiasm. I take it your two compatriots are similarly enthusiastic about employment here.
The little kobold appears right behind you. Yes.
Oh, that is uncanny.
Okay.
As long as he doesn't try to sell his car insurance, I'm happy.
Definitely gonna be some no-go zones with you.
No.
Yes. My room is definitely off limits.
Understood.
I like him. Anyway, give me a plate, please. I'm so hungry.
Cassandra pushes the plate up to you. Hands each of you a plate.
Yes.
All right. Time for your first evaluation.
Nom 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 nom.
How's the taste?
Yeah, how's it taste?
Was... So,
On a scale of 1 to 20.
on a scale of 1 to 20, it was a 23.
Wow.
This tastes really fucking good.
Yeah,
No. Shh. You have to play it tough. You have to straight face.
I can't give a straight face.
Then just don't say anything.
It's like
Alright.
the bacon was like honey cured, so it's got like the really sugary sweet taste to it. And there's like fresh chives in the eggs.
Okay. This is an adequate performance. You've convinced me you're capable of fulfilling this part of your duties. Perhaps an evaluation of your martial prowess is also in order.
She cracks her knuckles.
Outside.
Alright.
Nevo, perhaps you could supply
Provide some
an
sparring partners?
appropriate...
Wait, what happened?
We're hiring people, Nevo. Here, have some breakfast.
Wait, quick question. Do we actually have like a dedicated kind of training room?
I had that assigned to second floor, room 34, when that finally gets upgraded, for when you guys pay for the upgrade. Because it's just
You
an
can
empty...
just do it in the yard right now.
Yeah. Set up some, like, wooden planks and stuff.
Question. Do we have any mannequins? Like, for armor and stuff like that?
Oh, I think you might have some armor racks or something. Cookie can whip you guys up something.
Because I was gonna get like some mannequins or armor racks or something like that. But I'm gonna like draw an angry face on it.
Okay.
Like basically think of the Kung Fu Panda punching bag.
Alright. Who do you want to go first? Cassandra, Gecko, or Enkidu?
I vote Cassandra.
Sure.
Let me see
So
here.
no skeletons? No bones? Bones?
I
Maybe?
think we
bones
might
about it.
scare them if we do that.
Come on, they're gonna be working with us anyway. They might as well know.
If that
About the
scares
skeletons
them,
in the
they're
closet.
it's not safe to send them on missions for us.
Do we really
Come
want to
on,
show them
Nevo.
our potential?
Yes.
What are you scared of? Come on,
That we
Nevo.
might.
Nevo.
Yeah,
Tom.
I'm here.
Nevo. Bring out the bones.
Alright,
Set up the mannequins.
Because
Alright.
that's fucking boring.
assuming some progress
It
has
took
been
me a
done.
longer time to make the face.
Go ahead.
Assuming that the shark is in a tank of some kind. I'm not really sure how that happened, but eventually.
Oh god. I would say the shark. You guys were setting aside rooms 6, 7, and 8, getting the walls knocked down to use as a skele storage. What? I would say that you just have it's like bones kind of set up on a shelf in room 6, while you guys are still getting kind of stuff set up to your whole liking.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Are you gonna get them out, Nevo?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you get out your skele boy, or you get out your skele shark. Let me bring up hammerhead. No, not worm. Ew. Hammerhead shark.
Hammerhead worm? What?
It's a gross ass worm that's infects crops. There we go.
Ew.
Okay. So you basically reanimate your sharky shark.
Yeah.
Do you put
What was the
the
name
Take
of
them
it?
all out in the yard.
do you put the flesh on it, or do you leave it as a skeleton?
I bring it in, in its quote-unquote normal form, and then I put it as a skeleton to show, it could do this.
Okay. So
Really horrifying them. Unzip the meat suit.
so you drag out So you drag out a shark, and you deactivate.
Wait, it's not dangerous on ground. Wait.
You literally pull the shark out onto the lawn, and you're like, "Behold, my skele shark!" As it wriggles its way horribly from its meat suit.
Grabbing the shark meat
This is highly
and going to
indicative
put
of
it
the
in the
kind of
freezer?
shit we get up to.
Never. Perhaps one that
Storm?
they could actually spar with.
Storm.
Yes, Kit.
Grabbing the shark meat and putting it into the freezer again.
So here's the thing. The
Not
shark
infinite
meat
shark.
that you take away from the skele shark is not edible. It is
Ah.
It is necrotically regenerated. Any flesh, literally, it says...
Pure ammonia.
So, if you make clothing on these skeleton creatures, Nevo, if you make them reappear to have skin and clothing, the clothing is technically part of their skin.
Ew.
And if you make, like, jewelry and stuff, that is also technically part of their skin that will disintegrate after it is removed.
Oh.
So you guys cannot infinitely regenerate food from this dead shark. As
Damn it.
horrifically disgusting as that is. You guys found out that as you take the meat away,
Unless you're Icelandic.
it basically rots like crazy in your hands until it's just sludge.
Wash your hands, Ivan.
Yeah, I'm going to go to, like, the fucking, I guess there would be a hose or some sort of spigot here.
Yeah.
Turn that on and just get the goop off of me.
What
All
do
right.
the vampires think of this gruesome scene?
Gecko, because he's wearing an entire ninja outfit, you just see his eyes. They have not changed from the squinting since you first saw them. Cassandra's a little put off, and Inkydoo is just kind of off to the side, just kind of tilting his head like, oh, that it had food.
Since it seems to have no benefit of being food, I will restore said shark and then add a nice little collar that just says shark.
Sharko.
Let me take a look at one little thing, because I'm going to double check
let me
something
see.
for the necros.
Our mercenaries, why are we finding sharks in a forest? Because you're going to have to fight sharks in forest. Expect the weird shit.
Okay, Nevo? Do you remember your Fleshcraft ability you got at 3rd level?
Let me get my sheet here.
At 3rd level, a Necros can spend 1 spell point or use of channel energy to manipulate the flesh of any undead they control, including their corpse puppet. This ability can be used on animating an undead with the reanimate ability, blah blah blah. The alterations of the creature last for 1 day. The creature's flesh can be modified in the following ways. Number 1, additional limbs. The undead can gain a pair of arms, a head, legs, or a tail. So you
Make
could
it a shark with legs!
you could make this a shark with legs.
Shark with legs!
Land shark!
Land shark! Shark
Street
puppy!
sharks.
Nah, Netflix some consistency with what it was.
It just has really human, like, hairy legs.
We could literally have an ATS, an all-terrain shark.
Oh. His upsetting shark mount. Deeply upsetting shark mount. I was just throwing that at you in case you were trying to think of ideas.
We're in the courtyard, and the 3 are there, right?
Yeah. They're staring
Alright.
at
Wait.
this fleshless shark that's now just on the ground.
Quick question, Storm.
Yeah.
Does it have to be arms or legs, or can it be some other limb?
Grows an additional pair of arms, a head, legs, or a tail.
Ah, damn, I was hoping that you could make it grow wings.
I think that's like a greater fleshcraft.
I can always just kill a bird or a hawk. Just saying.
Yeah, at 7th level, he'll be able to give it wings.
Yo!
With a fly
flying
speed
land
of
shark.
With a fly speed of 60.
That is pretty good. I mean, it's not
or burrow.
It's not a fast. Yo! If you give it burrowing and arms and legs, we literally just have a makeshift bullet, hey?
All right.
No.
What do you guys?
Speaking of... Oh, sorry.
Okay.
What do you guys do? You just have this shark lying on the ground. Is that your chosen target for this?
No, have you? They each need to make a perception check.
Okay. I don't have them completely statted just yet, so this will be off the cuff.
All right.
What's the DC?
The DC is 23.
Fail. Fail. Inky Dude doesn't give a shit. Fail. All
Okay,
three
no-
fail.
So I'm successfully hiding my casting of an illusion. So I'm standing there and I'm looking at that, and I start to say to them, so tell me, what do you know about the principles of always paying attention to your surroundings? And at the moment I say surroundings, the twin-headed drake that we fought in the mountains appears right over the shark and roars with a convincing shout. And there's no evidence that anyone cast a spell or anything.
All right.
Is it like evident when people cast spells in this game?
Yes. Traditionally, sphere casting doesn't involve somatic or verbal components. It's usually like you do the thing, and then the flashy magic occurs. But if you're hiding your casting, then yeah.
Yeah, my class features specifically allow me hide my casting using veiled magic.
All right.
So there's just a drake. There's just a they just think there's a two-headed drake there.
All right.
I would also like to do something.
Go ahead.
You can also make the check if you want to.
Nah, I'll see it. But I probably know that it's... I don't...
Yeah, the fact that it looks exactly like the one we fought should be evident.
Yeah, so...
enough.
As soon as I hear Simon say that, I am going to use this as well.
Uh-oh, dragon's back! And I dive.
Sphere of Darkness.
Sphere of Darkness.
Okay.
So a 20-foot sphere of pure darkness appears around them.
Ooh, okay.
You want to do that too? Whoa. I don't gotta make it too hard. I want to be able to see what they do.
I touch you, you have dark vision.
Oh, okay. Then, all right, that's fine.
All right. If that's the case... okay.
Oh, dude. Hold on, I'm gonna roleplay that sometime. Dude, that's cute. Okay.
All right. Cassandra, through the darkness, you see her take a fighting stance. And she'll go into a defensive posture. It's evident she cannot see through this. She is human. She does not have dark vision. Mr. Kobold, Gecko. Jesus. Okay. There's like you're looking at him, and he is looking straight back. He's looking just straight through the darkness, and there's like a little wisp of darkness that passes in front of him, and he's just gone. Inky Doo lets out a massive roar. This Godzilla-esque roar, and let me see here.
The fearsome roar of the Tarrasque.
Here we go. Okay. There is a bright flash from his mouth as he fires a chi blast from his mouth.
We're getting like full on Dragon Ball.
Nat 20.
Holy shit.
right, can he see?
He can, actually. Terraslings have dark vision.
All right, congratulations. For the first time in our campaign, someone has interacted with one of my illusions. And can will save to disbelieve, I think?
Did we,
He's not worried about disbelieving. There is big thing in front of him. He blasty blast.
Well, no, it's after the blast. Once he interacts with it, for instance, by attacking it, that's when he gets to.
Oh, buddy. He doesn't deal...
Why am I...
He doesn't
Sorry.
deal very much damage. 4, 5,
Why am I
6,
just imagining,
7.
like, Nappa firing the key blast from his mouth?
I will purposefully, I will change the dragon so that it looks like one of its heads got blown off.
Alright.
And I will continue concentrating on it from the ground where I'm hiding in a bush.
Alright. That was it. That was the 3 of them doing their thing. Enkidu.
She hears a roar, so she can hear what direction it's in.
Okay.
I'm purposely doing both sight and sound-based illusion.
Okay. She does not move. She bunkers down where she's in. Looks like she just reaffirms her stance.
Okay.
Alright.
Nevo, make the shark do something.
Yeah! Had the shark crawl up to her leg in the darkness and be like,
Darkness shark doo 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 doo. Darkness shark doo 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 doo. Darkness shark. Alright, your guys' turns. What do you want to do with the illusion? Throw anything in?
What about defense?
What about defense?
Like have the shark attempt to slap one of them.
Okay.
yeah, unfortunately, I can't maintain multiple illusions simultaneously. I don't have complex illusions.
All
So I
right.
can't make it like do a breath weapon or anything like that.
A storm question.
Can I say Alex ducked?
We got one people at a time. Raise up your hands, children. So, Nevo, you asked first. So, roll me a d20 for your Sharky Boy. I'm gonna say it's gonna start flopping into the darkness. It has blind sense 30 and keen sense, so I'll allow it to go on in there.
17.
Oh wow, yeah, that hits. That hits. All right. Cassandra. All right. This thing is going to deal, because it's a shark and it deals lots of damage. There's a d8 plus 7. Okay, 8. And Cassandra is going to use her ready to action to make a counter punch as part of the boxing sphere.
Ooh, boxer.
She is she is a monk with the Street Fighter archetype.
Nice.
That hits. Gains a +2 competence to bonus. 4, 5, 6. She deals 8 damage back to it as she brings up her fit as this thing like bites down on her leg. It's like, ah, fuck! And you hear this just crunching noise as her fist comes down right onto the skull of this shark. And you see a
Punch it in the nose.
little splinters of bone go flying out as she makes contact. All right.
All right.
So, Ivan?
Yeah. So I had to ask something as I do this.
Yes.
I'm just going to do an explosive sphere blast in front of him. Is it possible if I can mitigate the damage down to just once?
Is it?
Oh man.
Let me see. What? Destruction.
If not, that's fine. If not, that's fine. this would be more of like a GM ruling because it doesn't say I can do that.
What I remember you can do is you can undercast it, so
No, I
it'll
cannot.
deal. You can. When it comes
can?
to,
Where?
Let me explain it. So how it was written was you can declare I'm going to cast this spell at a lower caster level. So you can be like, I want to cast this spell at caster level 1. So it'll just be treated as a as if you were casting it as a first level character. It doesn't deal minimum damage on a die, but it does deal like less die damage.
Okay, well, that's only 1d6, but I'll just cast it. What do you guys suggest? Just cast it normally, or?
Do you have? Oh yeah, you don't have damage control.
No.
What did you grab? Crafted Blast?
Not yet. I'm grabbing that next level.
Okay, then I would just say, can you do? Is it a Fire Blast?
No, it's just a normal ass blast.
A normal ass blast.
It's just like bludgeoning damage, but in a sphere. It'd be
Okay,
2d6
I have the dragon flap its wings.
Okay,
and
actually,
you do the force
no.
blast
So-
like it's the.
So wait, I'll actually do the fire. If the
Okay, yeah,
no.
see that's.
No, wait. I don't have fire. That's right.
I do.
Yeah, not yet.
That's what I was gonna do, but if you're gonna do that, then I
Oh,
won't.
no,
do
no,
it.
I
then
mean,
let's
you
do
can
the flapping
you can
wings.
still have it.
Flap,
you can
flap,
still
flap,
have it
flap,
breathe
flap,
fire.
Flap, flap. So its wings are flapping, and so now you do force, and the bludgeoning wave washes over them. The force washes over them.
Yep. So they need to make me a reflex saving throw.
Let's see.
Cass got a nat 20.
Okay.
Okay.
So I can guess she'll take 1/4.
Enkidu got 19 on the die.
Excellent.
Gecko is not there.
Okay.
Shark also has to roll. Shark got a 19 on the die too.
Well, he'll take 5 damage because skeleton.
Yeah. And then let me check for
It's not going to be much damage, but it's just testing them.
Let me see if the monk has evasion yet. Yes, she did. Cass, as you launch this blast, it's almost like her spidey senses kick in. She takes 0 damage as she does sort of like grabs onto the opponent and does like the flip with them as she uses the shark as a barricade against this explosion.
Okay.
Enkidu doesn't have evasion. He will just take the damage. Because he is Chonky Boy. And it was 5.
Yep.
Okay.
DC was 16.
DC was 16. Okay. So he'll take 2 blunt damage. He lets out another Godzilla noise. Alright. These folks' turns. Cassandra's gonna...
Alex.
Oh, and dismiss the.
Oh, wait,
dismiss the
Alex.
darkness.
Okay. Wait.
Have the force wash away the darkness.
Yeah, the darkness will disappear.
Okay.
Excellent. Putting on a show.
Alright. And Alex?
Should I still do the thing I was gonna do?
Yeah, sure. If you want.
Okay.
Or you can, or you can like sicken. He can shoot out a poison breath blast,
I don't. Yeah, that would make.
or I
sense.
mean a ghost strike or something.
Alex was gonna stealth around to like behind the remaining dragon head. This one exploded.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I'd have to roll stealth for that, but then just do, I guess, a level 1 blistering blast. If I can undercast.
Okay. Alright.
So that's just a d6 with a reflex save, I think.
Alright. Click on the thingy.
Yeah.
Here we go. Blistering
And
Blast.
I make it a line or whatever. Or cone. I don't know how close it is to them, so... Anyway, I
And
make it... I try to make it look like the dragon is breathing fire.
Okay. They make the reflex.
Stealthy about it.
God damn, Cass. Alright. Inky Doo hits. Okay. Alex, as you kind of hide within this illusion and make it breathe fire, Cass just straight up Matrix dodges it.
Sick.
Inky Doo takes the full brunt.
As soon as I see the
crispy.
fire, I'm grabbing the fucking hose.
Alright.
Crispy grass.
I'm ready to turn it on and if I see like flames appearing on the grass.
Alright.
Ivan will soon be called Fireman Ivan.
Cass will run on up to the dragon head that remains.
Uh-oh. I duck and run for cover.
Uses the attack action to attack with her arm. Alright, she's going to use Flurry Strike.
Are you fast enough to dodge these?
That is a 2. Okay, that is a... That is a 17. Does your dragon have an AC?
My dragon would... let me check illusion armor class. I believe it'll say on the illusion page.
Yeah. She won't know it's not real if she whiffs.
AC.
Well, she'll probably hit something. It just won't be the dragon.
The first
I
one...
jump in a bush.
The first one missed because she tripped over the shark on the way up there.
It was still a little on her leg and she had to shake it off.
Fuck.
Multiple cover and illusionary creatures. If touching an illusion creature, your illusion has an attack bonus equal to your caster level plus your casting ability mod. Oh, and an AC and touch AC equal to 10 plus its size modifier plus 1/2 your caster level plus your casting ability modifier. Oh, shoot. I need to do math real quick. Okay, my casting modifier is 4. My caster level for illusions is 4. So that would be
that's 6.
16 plus its size modifier. It is large.
So
That
would
is
that be
minus 1.
15?
So 15 touch, 16 AC. Or does it get a regular size bonus to regular armor class, or is that also a penalty to regular armor class?
That is a penalty because it is large.
All right, so the AC is 15.
50. Okay, so she thankfully got that. All right, she does a straight up just bare knuckle box this thing right in the face, and obviously,
How much damage would she have dealt?
4, 5. She's gonna deal 6 damage.
Okay, it looks like it has a... I make it look like it has a black eye.
The black dragon has a black eye.
Thought it was red.
And there's a... And I make a convincing
When it got
sound.
2 heads, it turned into a black dragon, from what I remember.
No, it was still a red
What?
dragon.
I thought you said that got like black scales.
No.
Huh.
All right. Gecko's turn. I want you all to roll perception checks.
Woo.
Ivan will choose to fail because he is at the ready with a hose to put out water, to put out fire.
Although, just for fun...
Who is better stealther?
we've like two ships passing in the night.
Nevo, you gonna roll?
Yeah.
Nevo sees this.
But not me.
Never
No.
see you coming.
Let me bring up.
Yo, I'm glad we had. I didn't realize we had someone really good at perception. That's good.
All right. Nevo, as you are watching the two on the ground fuck around with... Here we go. Sorry, I was reading things. With Simon's illusion, you casually glance on up and you see up on the roof, Gecko is
The
there.
roof?
He was on the roof. And
Wait,
you-
I thought we were like in a fenced garden area.
Yeah.
Next to our building.
This is Gecko, the ninja. Let me see here. And you hear this tss as you see him draw his katana. And he leaps on down from the roof, screaming his little kobold head off.
The
That is a 15 to hit.
shark or the dragon?
The dragon. Deals
What do
katana.
you roll?
That is a 15 to hit.
That hits.
He is going to do his sneak attack.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Sneaker. Do.
I've assigned it 20 hit points. So if it's missing 6 right now. This is just pure. I've just purely set a number for when I'll dissipate it.
6, 7, 8, 9. So deals 10 damage as you see him go flying off the roof like Samurai Jack. His eyes bugging out as he pulls his katana and brings it down.
And he just, I like the idea that he just slides past it like a whoosh, and lands behind it with like a ninja attack.
Top rope!
One of its wings just like is obliterated in a explosion of blood, and now it's got like this crippled, fucked up wing.
Inky Doo will
And it looks really haggard.
Inky Doo will do another key blast.
Blah.
That is a 5 on the dice.
Aww.
As he lets out a roar and another key energy beam goes blasting from his mouth through the fence.
Ah, dang.
Ah!
Maybe you
Okay.
should try charging it through your hands.
No, yeah, I'm gonna have it do its.
All right. That's their turn. You guys.
Okay. The dragon pounces at the resilient at our resilient dodger
Okay.
and tries to slash at her.
All right.
Oh wait, what did I just say about illusionary creatures attack rolls?
It's like plus. It's plus your spell attack modifier and something else.
Its AC ended up as 15 because of size things.
yeah. Hold on, creature, because this will let me test her armor class, which is the last thing we should evaluate before it's over. Your illusion has an attack bonus equal to caster level plus casting modifier. So my caster, okay, yeah. So my caster level is 4 and my modifier is 4, so he has a +8. So
And technically, Alex can also test their constitution or fortitude.
Ooh, 23.
Yeah, that
Holy
hits.
shit.
It goes to claw at her, and she tries to what way would she try to avoid an attack? Is she a dodger or a blocker?
In melee, she would be a blocker.
All right, so she tries to block it, but it it like attacks at her knee. She blocks high and it sweeps under.
Okay.
And she hears a very loud but nothing.
But no damage actually occurs.
But no damage actually occurs.
Is she allowed to make a perception?
Roll the disc. Yeah. I am going to. It is up to you to decide if she is distracted enough or not to notice that. But I will definitely let her will save to disbelieve.
I will see how distracted she is. She's very distracted. Oh, poor girl. Okay.
DC is. What is the DC? There's no point where it says. It just says will save to disbelieve. Okay, hold
so
on. Maybe
DC would be your save. So what is the save for your spells?
I haven't used them.
Reminder what
DC is 10 plus half cast level plus casting million modifier, so it would be 16.
16. And double checking, see.
Will save DC 16.
And I'm double checking to make sure that your caster level wasn't lower. Unless you use your level 4. Your illusions.
So I gain full caster level progression. Specifically, my class is 2/3 progression, except for the illusion sphere.
Okay, that's right.
Which is full. Mountebank does illusions at full caster level.
Okay, cool. 1, 2, 8, 9, 10.
So I'm 3 Mountebank, 1 Incanter. So I'm 4 caster level 4 on illusion.
And DC was 16?
Yes.
Yeah, she
16.
fails.
Okay, she's just distracted enough to think this thing really is here.
Oh my god, dragon!
The illusion
Rawr.
doesn't seem like it'll hold up for much longer, but for just this extra moment, she is totally falling for it.
Alright.
I don't think we need to hurt them anymore.
Yeah.
Ivan?
Yes. Is there fire from, or like any ember or stuff like that from Alex's thing?
Yeah, I'd say there's some flame since she did that in a cone.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Going to turn on the hose and run towards that flame.
Okay.
Actually, if I can...
And Ivan is on the case.
I'm going to go ahead. I don't know the rules for how many attacks an illusion that is not attacking would get to make in a turn. But could it do claw and then like claw at the monk Tarask and then tail at the ninja?
I'm going to say he gets one attack a turn.
Gypsy, for a second,
Just-
I thought
okay.
you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say, as Ivan does that, can it claw Ivan?
No, fuck you, Ivan.
Pookie.
This is what you get for the car. This is what you get.
You get what you fucking deserve!
No, because it's like an illusion battle, so you want to make it look real. If he's running in with a fucking hose,
Alright.
it's gonna look weird if it doesn't attack him.
Anybody
I
else?
could breathe fire on him.
You got something, Nevo?
Nevo.
What was the woman's name again? I forgot.
Cassandra. Cass.
Cass, right. Hey, Cass, try persuading the shark to be on your side.
You see her
God,
stop
this is
and look over at you like, I beg your fucking pardon?
Are we watching
I've
the
got it.
Undertale tutorial?
Talking
or
is a
something?
free action. Hold on, talking is a free action. Are you ready for this ventriloquist shit? The dragon suddenly stops after hitting her and says in a in a hold on, let me
find answer my riddle or you shall die.
he just suddenly looks her in the eye and says that.
This is the stupid train. This is the dumbest training session ever.
Alright.
Ivan just playing fireman. The dragon asking to have his riddle answer, and the necromancer telling you to persuade a skeleton to be on your side.
Let me see how she's going to respond to that. Is she going to have a witty one-liner, or... Okay. The moment the dragon speaks to her, she whips on back to it. I've never been good at riddles, but how about I souffle you up instead?
Nice.
Alright.
Okay, hold on. Oh, I've got one for her. Wait, what is the name of where hold on, let me bring up my character sheet. Where am I from again? Where are we from again?
You're from Hyperborea.
Okay, yeah.
Why is Hyperborea like a frying pan?
Oh, no.
She just blinks.
So I'm guessing she's not gonna try to persuade the shark.
No.
Hold on.
I don't know. Why
One
is
second.
it-
What?
He was in the middle of a thing. You should do his thing too.
I'm in the middle of something!
I mean, the shark is your ally. You may stand a little chance against me.
The shark is your ally. I see the shark is your ally.
Anyway, it's because it has grease at the bottom.
Continuity that doesn't make any sense! Flurry of blows.
Oh, what is the equivalent? Because her parent runs like a Greek restaurant. So what is the equivalent?
Oh, I would have to bring up my maps, dude.
He does that. He does that pun, and in this language, it works.
It's called oil.
Go fucking sit in the corner.
I'm sorry. I had to think of a name for myself.
You could have done literally anything. Alright. Hey, what you guys do? Alright.
So they have a chance to engage. This dragon is suddenly talking to them, so they have this is a test to see if they adapt in any way or if they just keep trying to fight it.
Let's see what
The shark will look progressively sadder.
Sad
Is there a little teardrop?
Sad shark.
I want to see if any of them think on their feet or just with their fists.
That is a no for Enkidu as he charges up another blast.
Of course she thinks on her feet. She kicks it.
Alright. Enkidu does another blast.
Okay, does he hit?
30, 40, 50. 18.
Hit.
3d6. Wow.
Oh my god.
4, 5, 6, 7 again.
7. Okay. As his last stirring blast goes in, he says,
I have another riddle.
and literally the chi blast enters his open throat, and you see the glow travel through his mouth, down his gullet, into his rib cage, and shining shining light beams start to like burst out like a balloon that's about to pop, and then you see confetti. And he's gone. It's just a cloud of confetti.
And you see Cassandra.
Like a balloon.
Cassandra takes the arms crossed pose. I've got a riddle for you. What's dead and didn't get its answers? Riddles answered.
You should have gone with what's red and dead.
You. Yeah, and she high fives Gecko.
Gypsy, I have a random question.
And suddenly I appear from behind the ninja. Well done, well done. Well done indeed. Ivan, the fires can wait for a moment. Could you tend to these poor people's injuries?
Putting it out. I'm still putting it out.
Ivan, the fire can wait. Help.
If I don't take care of it now, it will burn.
Just shoot them, Ivan.
Okay, Ivan pulls out his gun and tells him, "Stand still."
Alright.
Do they stand still as I bring out a fucking gun?
I will let you know what
dang
they
it.
are.
Dang it! I just realized what I should have done. Oh well. One day when I can do multiple illusions, I'm going to create an illusion of each of them. They have to fight. They have to face themselves.
I was actually going to ask you, Gypsy. If the second head wasn't blown off, were you going to tell them that one of them lies and one of them only tells the truth?
I wish I'd thought of that. One of us only lies, and one of us only tells the truth. Oh.
Well,
looks over at the stump.
I assume the one explaining the instructions would be the one telling the truth.
I'm sorry, Gypsy. I just thought of that a little bit ago.
Oh, Kodhran says, You all fight well, even if your one-liners could use some work.
Okay. So, do they all stand still?
Yes.
Okay. Who looks the most injured?
That would be Cass.
He fires the gun at Cass.
She does not have deflect bullets, so she can't do anything.
Can you imagine she deflected it at someone else?
I imagine she does stumble down. Do any of them look disturbed that I fucking shot her?
Your gun doesn't have any recoil on it. It shoots energy bullets.
Oh, can we please flavor it so they look nervous?
Well, if one of them gets nervous, Enkidu attacks you immediately, and I would rather not go down that route of the Godzilla killing you.
Heals 11 HP.
Okay, excellent. You basically go up to her like the pneumatic injectors, and you're just like. Pfft.
No, I don't go up to her.
Okay, fine. All right. I'll let you guys know.
Who wants their next daily dose?
Bring it in. The trial is complete.
I will give you guys the heads up on what they are. Cass is a Unchained Monk with the Street Fighter and Steel Soul Monk archetypes. Gecko is a Ghost Stepper Ninja. Enkidu is a Sage.
I didn't know we could play Pathfinder characters.
I was having you guys be the Spheres classes. I'm letting the NPCs be these, because otherwise I'm going to have repeats.
Right, that's fair. Okay, so I have them... Basically, we'll have them kind of all recuperate, get the fires put out, get them all healed up. I want all of them tip-topped off.
Give me one.
We did the damage. We helped them.
Okay.
We make it right.
All right.
And then we say, well, we need to go discuss their evaluation, and then we'll be right back with them.
All
Did
right.
Inky do get damaged, or?
Inky Doo got a little damaged. He truly
Okay,
does not care.
I'll walk up. I'll just give him a small tap on the arm, and I will use this for restore life.
All right.
Let me check the sphere of life, what it does really quick. That's Oh wait. Oh, that's right. Restore is not what I. No, is it? Where the fuck is it?
Restore health, I think, is like poisons and stuff. You want to just give him the HP.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it can do the HP thing.
But you can.
Yeah, but let me just check. The wearer may use a standard action, may use restore life sphere ability at a single charge. So there is nothing called a restore life. So I think it's just like, oh, here it is, restore. Yeah, that's for like dazzled, shaken, stuff like that. So yeah, I'll spend a spell charge on. Actually, wait, I just remembered I have 2 charges in this thing. So, or 2 more charges, I guess I should say. So I'll just shoot him really quick.
Okay.
Bang.
He doesn't flinch. He just kind of looks down at you. Looks where you shot him.
He heals 13 HP.
Ooh. All right. Back up the max. All right. He just drags his tongue across your face.
I wasn't like. As soon as I realized the 5 feet thing wasn't a thing, I actually just shot him from range.
Let him lick you.
You said you walked up to him. All right.
So I'll walk back to the group as I'll holster my gun.
Not bad.
Yeah, so now we're talking in a separate room, and we're like, okay, what do you guys think?
Yeah, they seem pretty capable.
The ability to immediately respond to such a threatening situation that came out of nowhere impressed me. Although I question how they would do when faced with a riddle or mystery.
Well, we're the ones sending them off on missions. Maybe
Or
we
how
can
about
just send them
social
off on
encounters?
punchy ones.
Exactly. Or catering jobs based on her amazing breakfast.
Yeah, it
Or
was
possibly
really good.
guard job.
We'll just sort of have to see what sort of work we get for them.
Do we have any like contracts out for like work and stuff like that?
Minor work is real easy to come by. Basically, it'll be like security duty. Like not like out on a mission or anything, but it'll be like something in town.
Yeah, I kind of want to scour some of the jobs that we have right now.
You got a bunch of little minor things. Security duty for a warehouse. Let me see here. Night shift at a bank. Basically any place that's needing security.
They seem capable enough.
Probably
for
the
this
warehouse
sort of
one, I would suggest.
Okay. So they will get...
I'll go to the others and be like, we could put them on a trial job. This security at the warehouse seemed pretty decent.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we still have to hire them in some capacity, I think, before we go sending them off on jobs.
Well, that's what this would be. This would kind of be a trial process of putting them on a job to see how they do in the work environment.
as far as I'm concerned, they've already passed mine. I'm ready to hire them.
Yeah, me too. I don't see why I need to send them on a trial job. I mean, if they fuck up, we can just fire them.
Exactly.
Okay. I still suggest that we just send them on this job as soon as we hire them.
Yeah, okay, but we still hire
Of
them.
course. Any thoughts,
So-
Nevo? Kodhran? Jack? Kodhran says,
Give them the part up front with a trial job and a contract. Rest of the pay at the end of the month.
give them part up front with the trial job and contract. The rest of the pay at the end of the month.
That's what I was thinking.
So the pay will actually come from them completing contracts. So they'll earn, whenever they work, they'll make a small part of that. And then the rest of it goes to Justice Fist, like, coffers.
Pure profit, baby.
Let's show them where our, I guess we'll assign them lockers, question mark?
Yeah, and
But
if they
we
need
are
a place
going to hire
stay-
them.
Yes?
Ivan walks out.
Who the fuck is he?
We do have beds in rooms 33.
Ivan
Yeah.
walks out and goes to the group.
Okay.
So, we decided you're hired.
Yes!
Here is going to be your first assignment.
What do you got us
That's in the
doing?
contract.
Slaying giants, pillaging tombs. What do you got? What do you got?
Well,
Baby
it's a
steps,
bit.
baby steps.
I'm the only one with them right now.
Oh, okay.
Rude.
Anything you got for us, we can take on.
It's not as grand as that. Hands in the contract. It's guard duty at a warehouse.
Okay. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. And she kind of like looks over at Gecko and Enkidu. She's kind of giving them the nod, and Gecko just kind of blinks. And
So, question: do you have any? Oh, wait.
go on.
Do you have any residents to stay at?
Yeah, I got my apartment. These two have just been kind of chilling out in my apartment the entire time. So, Gecko, I think
Okay.
you're looking for. I know Enkidu's. They're trying to kick him out, so he's a little big.
We have some spare beds that we can hand out.
She kind of looks over at her companions. Gecko looks up at you. I take.
He nods.
And you, Enkidu.
And sorry, I didn't mean to be rude.
Enkidu, he just kind of stands there quietly, and you watch as his giant tongue kind of slides out the side of his mouth, licks his eye, and then goes back in. Doesn't say a word. Starts to dig around underneath the eyelid and... No? Okay. Yeah, you're good to finish simple missions.
Socially awkward. Well, Ivan is.
I have, barbed wire bring up the mercenary contract.
Alright. Cassandra signs. She also signs for Enkidu because he doesn't know how to write or read. And you see Gecko just pulls out like a brush and just slaps down some like kanji
Calligraphy.
on there. Yeah.
Question. How well does this kanji look? Because I do
It is
know Jishin.
it is impeccable.
Okay.
I sign. I live.
Okay.
he will say in Shishin, going to be good with working for you. Or working with you.
Hey, arigato. Ivan-san.
He nods.
Ishigiri-san.
Ishigiri-san?
Ishigiri-san. No, never mind. I don't know.
I don't know much Japanese.
Ishigiri is fish. Is sushi.
Ivan's kind of taken aback by that.
You joke. I joke.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. If anyone has anything else, we'll take a 5-minute break. I will refill my water bottle. No, not 5 hours, 5 minutes.
Man, that's the nicest break you've given
See y'all
us.
tomorrow.
We will start this back up at 6 a.m.
Man, I can't believe we got our new crew, and I just found character art, or I just found fan drawings of them.
Oh, it's a leggy shark. Yeah, that fucking works.
Which one are you laughing at?
The evil Kermit.
Hi-ho, it's time to slash up some enemies. Yay! Man, I can't believe we have Cora working with us along with Evil Kermit. Yeah, I'm sorry, I did not mean to be rude. But I am curious, how have I been sounding this session?
Significantly clearer. And with less weird delays.
Mm-hmm. I'm really hoping that TT can return soon-ish. But I know I can't bring it back now because of Tom's thing. Yeah, like I don't use that much internet or data when it comes to like using this hotspot.
Here we go.
I have some ideas for story elements. That actually reminds me, it's Storm.
Yes.
I still need your help with like the currency stuff.
Okay. I will do the best I can because I'm going to be juggling this campaign and then going to have to be working on one for the school so the kiddos can get introduced to D&D.
Cute.
I still need to sit down and play Elden Ring because I think I want to draw some inspiration from the Soulsborne series.
Hell yeah.
Kind of make it like a very high fantasy sort of
I've been trying
end
to
of the
draw
world
some
sort of
inspiration
thing.
from like other games as well.
I had
Like I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I kind of really want to draw some inspiration from Shadow classes.
I had this idea for an NPC that would be fun for them to run into. That was a bridge builder, but he was cursed by a dryad for cutting down her tree, and now he was eternally bound to the bridge that he made from her tree. But the problem is, it's a bridge that's like over like knee-deep water, not knee, like ankle-deep water, and he's a total dick about it. He's like, the only way to get across is over my bridge. It's like, isn't that water just like a couple inches deep? Yeah, well, true, but you don't want to get your tootsies wet, do you? Just a total
Why is that
asshole.
reminding me of like? This is gonna be a fucking call, but Dora the Explorer. Why is that reminding me of like the grumpy old troll?
In order to get past, you must answer these questions. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? No, don't you do that. Don't.
He
Stop.
chases after them, and he just suddenly bumps into a wall.
Stop. 'Tis suicide.
Ankle deep water, nobody can cross.
It is paramount to suicide. Nay, laugh at the
Elden
knave.
He's like the Elden Ring NPCs.
Laugh.
Oh, that actually reminds me. I recently just finished Lord of the Rings. So I finally watched the entirety of it.
Beautiful.
Oh,
It is a beautiful story.
God.
From start to finish.
Okay,
Damn
I
it,
will
they
say
did go
one
worse.
thing. I was not a fan of the second movie. It felt like a slog.
Two Towers is so good.
yeah, it is.
It felt like
The
it
Battle of
focused on
Helm's
too,
Deep.
it felt like it focused on too many story hooks and was really bogged down.
They were building everything up kind of as a we're gonna instantly get you on into
You finally know the Ents that Cedarbrook is based off of.
Yeah,
Except he's smaller.
I will
But I
admit
still
that
did the whole voice just like I was like, he has to speak very slowly and methodically.
going back to rewatches, I will say that the green screen they used for the Ents was really rough. Oh man, like
I'm
just
sorry.
that
It's
just that
like,
one part. It was like, oh man, guys, you went from like so good to oh Jackson.
I'm sorry.
And the minute when Smeagol defeats Gollum, at least temporarily.
Yeah. Oh, that was good.
I'm sorry. It's just the second movie felt so
away.
slow to me.
Never come back. and when Theoden shakes off Saruman's spell.
Yeah.
Throw you out as poison from away.
Oh, the king.
Yeah. Theoden
I'm
King.
so bad with names.
They literally say Theoden King.
I still can't believe Legolas almost shot him. Shot Gandalf. That was so fucking funny.
Wait, what?
when
They thought he was Saruman?
when they thought he was Saruman, and just both Legolas and Gimli were just like fucking kill mode.
My favorite quote in that movie will always be, a Khurtin was twitching.
My
All he has my axe in his
cerebral
in his skull.
nervous system. Because of course they knew what nervous systems were back during the medieval era. All right, we all ready to go?
So this was something I was okay.
Dwarves are very
One last thing, really quick.
indecisive.
One last thing, really quick. Something I was confused about Lord of the Rings. Is Middle Earth the continent or world? Because they made it sound like the elves were leaving Middle Earth, and I don't know if that meant they were going to a different continent or like a different plane.
So they were going to Numenor, which is technically part of Middle Earth, but it was ripped from time and space, or it was hidden away, because it was
Okay,
the
so it's kinda
ancestral
like the-
homeland.
Oh,
the
it's
elves.
like that one island in Faerun.
Yes. But Middle... oh, fuck me. It's been a while since I've read the Silmarillion.
I
I think Middle Earth is technically what the entire world. No, wait, no, it's not. It's what a certain section of the world is called, which encompasses Numenor through. Oh, fuck me. I don't know. We're getting too deep into this.
Sorry.
All right, Kit, you're here. Tom, you here?
Actually, I'm gonna BRB really quick. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no.
Damn it, Kit.
I gave you guys 5 minutes.
Kit.
Drain the lizard. Tom, you here?
Tom.
Oh no.
Tom. Tom. Tom.
Oh no, he muted.
Tom.
Uh-oh.
Thomas.
We'll give
Tom
him,
Bombadil.
give him a... Alright, I'll reset timer. 5 more minutes.
Dang it.
Alright. I would say, hey chat, how you doing? But we don't have chat right now.
Oh.
Death Berethith. Okay. Well... Hopefully Tom didn't pass on out.
I'm back.
Okay. I think we're waiting for Gypsy to get back. And
Storm, I'm gonna be honest.
Tom.
I just randomly thought of an idea of a NPC,
Yeah.
a time magic user. He has the idea that he's a time traveler or a time sphere user. He believes that he's just a time traveler.
That would be interesting, considering time travel is actually impossible with an Avalon.
Yep. Like, he just believes that he's a time traveler. He's not really one.
Let's have to see if we can.
No,
wake
what
Tom
actually
up.
happened was that he was an actor in, like, a sci-fi film.
I am able to travel into the future at the rate of 1 second per second.
The man's just crazy and thinks that because he was from a sci-fi film, he's actually from the future.
Alright, here's a question for you. So you got 0 seconds, and then you got 1 second. And thanks to... So you know how you can go from second to second. You can go from 0 seconds to 1 second to 2 seconds. But you can also divide up that second. So you can have like 2/3 of a second. You can have 1/3 of a second. Or you can divide that up even more. You can be like 1/4. Or you can have like 1/10 of a second. 1/100th. 1/1000th. And you can just keep doing that into infinity. It'd be like 1 trillionth of a second. They use that sort of thing for like time. For like measurements on like speed and everything.
Wait, Storm.
How
If
is
time
it?
traveling-
Hold on. If you can have an infinite number of fractions between 2 given points in time, how is it that you're able to traverse those 2 points in time if there's an infinite distance between the 2?
Oh, we lost Dragon.
Yeah, Dragon. And we also might have lost Tom.
Oh.
Thomas?
Well, time to start a new combat.
Oh, there he is.
I'm here.
There he is. Hey, Tom.
But Storm, really quick. If time travel is impossible in Avalon, how is there multiple gun gears?
That is a deep lore thing. So no, legit. So Avalon, the multiverse of Avalon is set at the very end of time itself. There are only 6 multiverses or 6 universes in this continuity. Coincidentally lining up with how the soul can be split up into 6 parts: arcane, divine. The universal soul itself is divided into 6 universes, each one representing arcane, divine, mind, stuff like that.
Does that mean if we go to the mind timeline, we're just all big-brained?
There's just oh no, it's that one is the Eldritch Abomination universe.
I got you. So galaxy brain.
That is the universe where everything goes insane. But basically, at the end of time, because there were so many gods, so many multiple variants of gods, basically encroaching on each other's territories, it just all got, like, deleted. The universe was just, like, hard reset. Burn everything. So there's just nothing before Avalon. It's just this nothingness. Gungear that I was playing in the other campaign was part of Prel, was part of the pre-universe restart. And basically his essence just got reused to remake things. Or to remake this universe's Gungear. An Echo, as they call them.
Dragon!
Just got home.
Hooray!
Yeah, I figured he was just setting up everything.
Hooray!
Alright. Let me reset my timer. 0, 1, 0,
But
30.
Storm, I'm curious. how have I sound like this session with the hotspot?
You've sounded fine.
Better than my normal internet?
Yeah, your normal one had like a 5-second delay.
Okay.
Alright. Got my timer. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, we can keep that going. Okay.
More importantly, his sentences aren't getting cut off.
Yes.
That too. Hey, Kit.
Alright.
Yeah?
Hey, Kit.
Yes.
Yeah, you've only got like a 1.5 second delay.
Alright.
I mean, that
ready?
may just be my brain itself.
We ready? We can go.
Yep.
Alright. Got my water.
Let's do it. Let's contract these bitches.
Alright.
I know we already did.
Alright, they put their names on down. They hand the contracts out to you, and Barbara will get those filed away. And they will get on, they'll take a day of rest, and then they will get themselves onto your warehouse contract. Start making money for you guys.
Do we have to roll our D20 because they're taking a day of rest?
Do you have to roll a d20?
Because of our job.
No, they're going to get onto that. It's still the morning.
Oh, you said that they were taking a day of rest. But...
They will.
Oh, okay.
Your new guys will.
Ivan looks at you all and says like, well, I had to go.
Okay, I wanted to discuss something with you guys.
Oh,
but
okay. I'll stay for a little bit.
cool. Thanks. So, meeting room real quick, now that we've had breakfast and hired the people.
Sure thing.
Cool.
I'll put on some tea.
Alex is going to go to their little private meeting room for just the cool guys. And she's gonna pull her bag out and put it on the table, and she's gonna start pulling out books and notes and her own notebook and laying them out on the table and arranging them around while she waits for everybody to get situated.
Ivan's already there.
Alright. Simon, you pour everyone a cup of tea as everyone starts to get settled on into the meeting room.
there is maybe a couple of things that, you know, we've been busy, we've been doing stuff, fighting dragons and getting relocated because of mob bosses and all this other shit. But the whole little talk at the Cuttlefish Club maybe brought the whole prophecies thing and ancient.
Oh, I thought this was going to be about the harassment.
No.
I'm so confused.
I punched him in the face. I'm good now.
Question?
All right.
What?
The fuck are you guys talking about?
Oh,
You mean
the
the
drunken
fuckery?
bender.
What?
Oh yeah, you were doing cool. Whatever.
Yeah, he was learning.
You remember
don't
the
think
shit
I'd
from the
ever
jail
told
and the
that.
prophecies and everything, right?
I don't think I ever told you guys that I was Ivan's friend before.
You were off being a nerd somewhere.
Kodhran, sit down.
I
Come
could
in and
make
sit
an
down.
assumption.
I've made Earl Grey.
Yes, definitely.
So,
More of a black tea individual, but sure enough, it'll do.
so tell me,
Anyway. Prophecies.
what do you want to elucidate about this prophecy?
Well, shit was sort of a blur when we were breaking out of the prison and, you know, getting away from giant sun lasers and floating trident murder guys, but
And then it was right out of that and into a magic well with vampires in it.
yeah, there was a lot going on, but I tried
Yeah, the world got a
to
whole lot more complicated.
I tried to you know, jot a few things down. A few things maybe we didn't jot down so good, like the whole bank thing, but there's some names that came up. There's some shit with Calvin and who he was talking with and the things he was researching, and I think that it would be worthwhile to look into them and try to maybe figure out who people are and what they're doing and how they're involved in things. And I think the name Pengoose came up.
Who's
I roll
clicking in the
that name?
background? Tom, is that you?
Huh?
Were you clicking in the background?
Maybe.
That
Okay. It's not terribly distracting. Just imagine Nevo is
Tapping on the table.
But Cooley was his notes, his shit he had written up. The name Pengoose. He was in communication with somebody about.
May I roll anything on
the
the name
shards.
Pengoose?
Roll me a basic intelligence.
Basic intelligence? Okay.
Pengoose.
That
I'm
is
famously
a 19.
very good at these. Excellent.
Simon, name's not ringing any bells. Ivan, you remember that name as the prison's accountant.
The prison's accountant?
Yeah, okay, sure. That guy, I guess. He had it written down that to ask him about something about the guy named Venhurst's notes, and then something about the shard. And
Can I also roll about Venhurst?
That would be a knowledge of nobility.
Knowledge of nobility? I do actually have some skills in that. I actually have like a 1 rank.
I aid you.
Okay.
Damn.
Nice, 29.
That name is sounding very familiar to you from the war. You recognize that name as one of the higher generals in Redleaf.
That was a general in Redleaf, one of the higher ones.
Okay. Great that you know these things.
What? You've never studied military history on important figures?
Listen, I joined the army to get away from home. Not
Yes,
to
I
be
did. It's just that this
involved
one
in
didn't
politics.
occur to me.
There were rumors that he went MIA during the war. They believe he might have been killed in action, but nothing was ever confirmed.
Well, apparently he took notes, maybe about the shards, and
He's
Pengoose
one of those war criminal
knows about the
ones.
notes, and
Possible theory? Maybe he didn't get killed. He went crazy and decided to look for them going MIA, thinking that they were a great war weapon.
I don't know. Apparently he wrote notes that are relevant to this whole
All right.
fucked up soul sphere thing.
How does Ivan know this fucking shit?
Simon is going to ring back to New Vignola headquarters.
Okay. You head up to Barb, and she has a radio next to or on her desk. You see her put on a pair of like giant aviator headphones. She pulled like twist a crank on there, starts messing with a few dials.
Oh, I like the idea of like a telephone operator. Like she's like got plugs that she's like plugging this into this and then plugging this into this.
Justice,
Why am I imagining?
Justice
why am I
Daddy,
imagining-
coming in,
Sorry.
come in, Justice Daddy.
Why am I imagining like? God, there's a certain person I'm thinking of.
Did Thanatos put you up to that?
He specifically requested it.
Damn it!
This is Justice, son.
Does he? Is this kind of like Alvy Man from Hogan's Heroes?
I've never seen Hogan's Heroes.
I like your right hand. Right hand. This is left hand. Right fist. This is left fist.
Go on, Justice, son. This is Justice Daddy.
Oh no.
Bob, could you tell Daddy something for me?
Yes.
Janine, why?
I'm sorry, who?
What was the? Could you repeat? What was the name of the general again? For notes.
That was
Not
Fenhurst.
Penguin. Sorry.
Fenhurst.
Like that?
Fen Fenhuirst. Yes.
Ah,
Pierce.
and here's. I need you to. I know they're pursuing the subject of these shards and the mystery behind them.
The bank robbery with the floating guy and
The
the,
bank
Tritons.
robbery and let them know that another lead has just made itself evident to us. The research into these shards and the ability to split souls might have been carried out by an old Red Leaf general who disappeared by the name of Fenhurst.
All right, I'll be sure to pass that on to the boys.
Excellent.
Goose.
How is your day going?
Oh, my day is going perfectly fine. I got to see my brother coming on over. You know, he's always getting into trouble.
Oh, right. Oh, does it... Well, I didn't even know you had a brother. What's his name?
Oh, God.
I think Venom on the
Martin.
Oh, wait a minute. It was Melvin.
here.
I was close.
Melvin, of course.
Well, he's still working as the attorney for Justice Fist over here, so he's doing pretty good, though I wish he would have become a doctor. He was so much better at that. But no, he had to go and be an accountant.
It's a more trustworthy profession as well, I'd say. Oh, well. Luckily, we have no need for any kind of lawyers over on this side of the world just yet.
Baxter shedding a single tear.
You see Baxter kind of like sitting off in the corner eating from a jar of pickles.
For now.
Just hand deep in the pickle jar. And he's just like, the moment you say that, he's just like, yep, that's true. Eats a pickle hole.
Don't worry. Don't worry, my green economist. One day your know-how will be put to the test.
You see him slowly shoving another pickle into his mouth. He's storing them in his cheeks like a chipmunk.
Excellent.
What you have the jar for?
All right, that's all. It just seemed incredibly pertinent to let them know that they should be investigating in the direction of Redleaf.
What about Pengoose?
Fengoose? Oh, that's the. Well, they already know about. They were in the documents of the.
Yes. Oh, so.
They will 100% already know that part.
Alright.
I'll mention it anyway. Also, their accountant was totally in on the experiments at that jail.
Oh, I think we might already know that. We were going through his files.
Alright, well, we didn't know shit.
Oh, well, I'm glad you know that. I just, it would be remiss of me if I didn't mention it.
I think that's one of the things that the doctor was going through when they were messing around down there.
Right,
But I'll be sure to let him know, sweetheart. Just the daddy out.
Terrible.
Also, Kodhran had something he wanted to say.
Oh, Kodhran.
Oh, go ahead, Khurtin.
Justice Son returning to his room.
Just asking if that name was personally relevant to.
Okay. Let me see. That was a name that you were familiar with.
Just a dad going to buy milk.
We're going to go buy more hackers. Okay, focus. Let me see here.
Be afraid when he says he's gonna buy some cigarettes.
Khurtin, that is a name. I'm gonna give you a little bonus on that just because you were like neck deep in hunting these people down. Let me see here. Finnhurst job. This was the guy who was basically in charge of like smuggling like art pieces and stuff like that. He was basically a treasure collector for the Fuhrer. Like how Hitler had people going around like looking for like the Spear of Destiny or the Holy Grail or just like famous art pieces. That's what this guy was basically in charge of.
Kind of Red Skull.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have been his kind of target.
But it was definitely a name you were familiar with.
Okay.
Alright.
Curious how Ivan fucking knows that name.
Oh, you rolled high enough. You were in the war. You probably heard about it through the grapevine.
Like how everyone knows who Mengele is. Like it gets around.
Yay. Alright. That's something at least, I guess. Something. I don't know, I feel like we should be trying to find more of these things. Find out where the heck the king of the
Listen,
Atlantis.
Listen, I would be very well. Here's my opinion on this matter, if anyone cares to hear it. I would much rather leave it to the well-weathered war heroes of the original Justice Fist branch. I'd rather point them in the right direction and stay very, very, very far away from these Atlan invaders.
Yeah, but Simon, we have 2 pieces.
They'll never find us here.
Kind of neck deep in this.
It's fine. We've got them in a lead box. They'll never find us here.
Do we have a safe
I'm
here?
carrying around everywhere.
You guys don't have a safe set up just yet.
We're absolutely gonna come back to this place with a giant hole melted in the wall.
You can always hide one in the shark.
No, we don't need the shark mutating.
Oh, what if the shark mutated?
I mean, I'd be for maybe making your dog swallow the box so I don't have to carry it around, but I don't know about the shark. It's not very ambulatory.
My only
Please.
concern is that hiding the thing that the Atlan King is after inside a shark, the man was probably hunting sharks since he was in diapers.
True.
Please let us not make Sharknado.
Oh, God.
Gypsy, when you were saying leave this up to the professionals, I got an image in my head of Dr. Thanatos back on the West Coast. Like, he kind of looks over his shoulder, is like, "Huh, was somebody calling my name?" And then he goes back to work, dragging on a cigarette, and is like, "All right, Mrs. Johnson, push."
Meanwhile, Kylung plays bagpipes like a gorilla.
They got returned to the zoo, and he's missing. Okay.
Okay, so what's
know,
next
I
on the
just-
agenda?
I just feel like this is going to come out of nowhere and bite us in the ass later, but sure, whatever.
I have no doubt.
I think you're being pessimistic.
Oh, I think I'm being paranoid, and rightly so!
Alright.
Listen, I'm just as excited as you to fight an ancient emperor and steal his sun laser and...
I mean, I blinded him temporarily.
Yeah, that worked super good.
You
It
use
gave
the
us
laser
time
to
to distraction.
carve lewd graffiti into a mountainside or something.
I think we're having different expectations about the outcomes of this.
Yeah.
You just have to accept that the world is our oyster. It's here for us to have fun with.
Oh, too bad I'm
Until we
allergic
get
to
fucking
shellfish.
shelled.
That's why you stay one step ahead of the bullets.
Alright. What was on the docket for today? They were raising the Surge Serpent skull. I know
And the
Dr.
press will
then
be
we had
there.
to-
The press will
Yeah,
be
but-
there. Dr. Idra did mention that they were going to have cameras down there.
Yeah, we need to go down there and get photographed.
Let's make a sign saying hire Justice Fits and our phone number.
I prepare a disguise.
Oh, wait a minute. Gungear also had to drop off his stuff today.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, he would have dropped... He was going to drop off. Jack had the grapple gun.
Uh-huh.
So I'll do that real quick. So he'll just drop that off. He'll leave it as
My cane?
Yes, he has your cane. He has it in like a big old nice box
Excellent.
that he'll slide off to you. Finest crafted gun gear tech around, and you can see made from beautifully polished hardwood. Intricate cane-like mechanisms that allow it to be a cane.
Beautiful. It looks sturdy enough to trip an idiot.
Funny you should say that.
I'm not casting aspersions at the artisan that made this beautiful piece of work.
Ah, thank God. Because I will fully admit, I left that thing on the floor so many times. I don't know what I was thinking. Bonked my head on the register, but you know, it's okay. I fixed the register.
There are non-cane aspects to it that we should be concerned about.
I'm sorry?
Is it just
I
a
love
cane
that
for
we
show?
actually had a
or-
grapple hook on our.
Oh, yeah,
locker.
it's for battle, and also... And I attach my grappling hook to it, and I... Zoom up to the rooftop. Zoom up to the ceiling of the room.
Neat trick.
Jack should be able to have your same relative strength to it.
Yep. Then I lower myself back down. Incognito, and I have some... You think of it as a fertile soil that I plan to till with additions of my own as our careers progress.
You see,
Don't say. It's an interesting way of
What
putting
is
that.
this?
There are seeds to be planted.
he's
They'll
saying
blossom into fun tools.
he's going to knock up a woman. I know what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grandpa taught me that. I'm wise to your words, sir.
I'll have you know I'm not nearly as guilty of that particular sin as my father was just yet.
Well, the way you're describing it, I'm sure you'll be indulging in that sin soon. Anyways, bye before this gets weird.
Was that small claim man? I don't even know what to say. I meant that I'm an inventor and enchanter of a small skill myself.
He has a 0 in sense motive. He and Drax would have interesting conversations.
Oh, I would hate to see that.
Hey, Storm.
Yes.
Could you type out the names of the 3 recruits?
Cassandra. Gecko.
Sandra, no last name?
I don't have the sheet that has her last name. Give me a second to bring it up. Inky. Wait. And Enkidu. Gecko is just Gecko Greenscale of the Bogtrotter clan, and Enkidu is literally just Enkidu. Cassandra. Here we go. NPCs. Phalanx. There we go. Cassandra Phalanx.
Oh no.
And her father's restaurant is the Spear and Shield. And the insignia is of a Spartan soldier that has like a shush kebab on the end of his lance or his spear. And his shield is like a steaming plate of food.
Nice.
can't find what type of weapon type this is.
Alright. What next?
Well, I guess we better go down for our debut.
Hey, Storm, question.
Yes.
So I saw this weapon in our equipment locker. Thinking of equipping it to myself. What type of weapon type is a blunderbuss?
Blunderbuss is a gun. It is a two-handed, simple firearm. Because basically, it's like a shitty shotgun. It's like an economy shotgun.
Yeah, because it fires in a 15-foot cone with pellets or a 10-foot with just bullets. And still, it's something I can possibly use at close range if I need to be. I also can't find what damage type it does.
Bludgeoning and piercing.
Well, no, I know,
Oh.
Gun
that, but
damage.
I meant actual damage. Like, I can't find what its damage is.
Blunderbuss. Pathfinder.
Yeah, because when I look up D20 PF SRD, it does not give me anything.
Archive of Nethys. There we go. D8.
Would enemies have to make a reflex save, or would that be based off my to hit?
Property scatter. Look up the scatter property.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. How does the cost of our business? How is that off? Is that offset in any way by the various investments and stuff that we have?
It can be. You can upgrade certain parts of your business to add what was it? Solar panel, because those were around in the 1920s.
Normal panel. Or can they?
A wind turbine, which will both decrease the monthly cost. Investments can help fund stuff as well.
What if
Here
we
it
set
is.
up a bunch of solar panels and just absorb the Sun King's laser? What's he gonna do if we're protected by
Might
solar
overload our
panels?
system.
We just install bigger batteries.
Also, here it is. When a scatter weapon attacks all creature within a cone, it makes an attack roll against each creature within the cone. Each creature takes a -2 penalty, and its attack damage cannot be... Or each attack roll takes a -2 penalty, and its attack damage cannot be modified by precision damage or damage increasing feats such as Vital Strike.
Okay.
But, so here's the stupid thing about this. I can also use alchemical stuff with this, so I can have like fucking alchemist fire in this and just do a 15-foot cone.
If you make a dragon round.
Honestly, that's not terrible.
Alright. So, do you guys start to head on down to the beach?
Yeah, so what kind of,
Brush my hair, put on my
I'm
cool
trying to think
jacket.
about what kind of, disguise I want to wear.
Buddy has been upgraded to full wolf status.
Okay, so you're putting the flesh on him?
Yeah.
A wolf with a chupacabra skull.
Yeah. Because he was made from such a mix mash of bones, when he goes like full skin on him, he looks a little weird. Like, people will obviously be like looking on the street.
Breed.
Yeah, they're gonna look at him and be like, "Hey, what sort of dog is that?" And when you
A mutt.
when you activate like to get the flesh on him, he'll sit down. Hey. And just all the flesh erupts from his mouth and just slowly covers his butt. It's really disgusting and visceral looking. And then he's just dog. And he's like,
What the fuck is this?
worry about it. Alright. So you guys start to make your way on down to the beach. There's quite a sizable crowd that has gathered down there. Let me see here. You got a couple people set up with cameras. You got a couple other people who have like set up with like little radio transceivers and whatnot, obviously reporting to a news station. Looks like there's a sizable crowd here. A couple of boats that are kind of like circling the area where you know that skull is.
Hey, Storm?
Yeah?
Sorry, I cannot find this item on Pathfinder.
What is it? What item is it?
Flash step powder?
That's going to be an alchemy item, so look that up on
I can't find it.
Archive of Methods.
I can only find powder flash.
That's... okay.
Sorry.
Alien. There's flash powder, then it'll probably be on Spheres Wiki.
Okay, I'll look at the Spheres Wiki.
Okay.
Sorry.
Alright. I'll leave you guys to do as you do. Alright.
Alex.
I'll say I looked like the dude. I looked like the dude who was Jack's bodyguard when we infiltrated the mafia.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna pull any suspicion on us.
No, he's not. He's just got sunglasses on, and he's in a suit and sunglasses.
All right.
Oh, can't find it still.
Simon hasn't decided if Simon is going to be publicly known.
As Simon Lake.
Yeah, in regards to being associated with this business yet. His mother knows, but he's been pretty careful about assuming different names and such.
I am not Simon. I am Namis.
Hey, Storm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you mean
confusing
Flash Step Dust?
They have two names.
Yeah, and I'm Lexa.
And Kit, I guess so. You'll have to send me what that is.
I mean, it is a bit awkward when you're like
Here, I'll just send it
legally
really
dead.
quick.
I'm not
I'll
sure
just-
if that's like been fixed yet or.
Where are you?
I'm not Simon. I'm Zinsom. Xin.
I'm Namis.
Oh no, I'm just Oven.
Oh no!
What?
Oven Nevo backwards.
It's okay.
Better than Big
Love you.
Navi. Okay, better
love
than
you,
Big
Oven.
Navi.
Navi.
Yes, that's what it is, Kit.
Okay, I'll rewrite that then.
Exala?
Eh.
Ex-
What's Nar, Doc?
Alright, let me see here. So you guys are literally just standing on the edge of the beach at this moment. What my
Watching the press, seeing if anybody approaches. Watching the nerds doing the nerd stuff too.
Honestly, it looks like they're all focused out on the ocean at this moment.
Cool.
Here we go. Let me see here. up. Alright.
I may possibly multi-class sometime.
Alright. So, as you guys are just kind of waiting around, I'm guessing you guys are just going to take a seat on the edge of the beach.
Yeah.
Alright. It's been an hour or two. Off in the little location where you see the boats kind of making a circle around the area, you see just the churning of the water as bubbles just begin to shoot on up. A bit of stirring as people begin to point their cameras. You hear a couple of people who are talking into their recorder radios. Like, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. Skull should be beginning to rise on up. And after a little bit, see the water get a little calm. After a few minutes, you start to see the bleach white skull of this skull begin to pop up above the water. You see these balloons that have been attached to it, almost, I want to say like glued to it or like wrapped around it, as it slowly drifts on up to the surface. Obviously, still got some great weight to it, considering the massive size of it. You see the boats begin to circle on in a little closer to it. A couple of them have some cranes that are on the back of them, and they hoist this thing up onto the water onto a barge. And let me see here.
Big fucking skull.
Yeah, it is. And this is the skull of a colossal creature. As they begin to take the boats on over to some docks where some flatbed trucks are. And you see Professor Iger kind of hop on off one of the boats, and he is directing everyone like, all right, be careful, staying on over. Don't drop it back into the ocean. And with a massive, just like, you see as the skull is lifted off the barge onto a flatbed truck. And this, you see it's like suspension just kind of slowly sink down as the weight of this thing is just pushing it down. And they begin to, let me see here, drive on over to the research tent where they've all been. Let me see where they've all been gathering. There we go. In the moment they get there, you see Dr. Iger kind of poke his head on up, kind of scan the crowd a little bit. And then he lays eyes on you guys, and you see his face kind of perk on up, and he starts waving to you all. What are you doing all the way back there?
Watching.
Called out.
Come on down! See your find! Goodness sakes.
Alright, here we go. Alex slides her sunglasses down. We'll head off towards that direction.
Mm-hmm.
Ivan will head over.
Look at you all. You take on a sea hag, and yet you're sheepish in front of a bunch of cameras.
I mean, this is your science glory thing. Don't want to overshadow that with killing stuff.
Might be our discovery, but you all helped us acquire it.
Can I get like a moving picture out of it?
You see Dr. Iger kind of wraps his arm around you and points off to all the cameras that are starting to gather around. Young man, there's going to be plenty of moving pictures about this.
Sweet.
Come on and join us. We're going to be taking this down to the museum.
This is just gonna be like local news, right?
I mean, I have no idea. I'd like it to go into like international. We can get some visitors to the museum from all over.
My parents' science journals, whatever.
And I want you guys to roll a perception check real quick.
Historically great at these.
Oof.
Nevo.
Where's my perception? There it is.
Big roll. Big roll. Big roll. Big roll.
Come on, Nevo. Come on, Nevo.
Asking you will be denied.
There it is. Oop.
If these rolls.
Neville,
13 to... Okay.
Aaron.
Khurtin and Nevo, you guys are kind of more focused on just the size of this animal skull that's sitting on this flatbed truck. This thing is like a giant anaconda skull. That, like, the size of a hot tub. Like you could camp out underneath this thing. Simon, Ivan, Alex? Alex, as you were kind of just nervously sitting there, like, okay, let's just get this over with. Dr. Iger kind of looks over your guys' shoulders and spins you all around as this guy with a flash camera comes on up and is just instantly like, smile! And he pulls you guys on in, big grin on his face as the flash goes off.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Oh, I gotta draw this.
Come on, don't be so tense. This is a great day.
Oh no.
What is your dexterity for?
To see if I blink.
Oh, okay, you succeed.
Yeah, I accidentally blink.
No,
Wait,
that's a 21. You didn't do it.
If I got to a certain point, I blinked.
Here we go. All right.
I made it that if I get if I got, what is my score thing? Basically, if I rolled a 10 or lower, I didn't blink.
You didn't think I was going to have you all be unaccredited to this, did you?
We really appreciate it, Doctor.
It's good enough, but.
Time for a flashback. I'm trying to think of what name did I give them for when we turned the thing into the museum?
Keith?
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, Keith, because I didn't know the Justice Fist was canon yet.
All right.
Yeah, because I remember you also said, why did I choose the name Keith?
Okay.
All right, come along. I have a lot to show you. This is going to be fantastic. We're still getting the museum up and running. We still have a lot of exhibits that we need to flesh out, get everything prepared. But once it's done, it is going to be absolutely phenomenal. And let me see here.
So Ivan's gonna be in the picture, but he blinked.
Alright. Sadly, if I had a vehicle, I would have you all drive with me, but all I've got is the bicycle, so if you want to follow the truck...
Do you want to ride?
No, I'm good. You see him pull out his bicycle from the tent. He rings the bell. Bing, bing.
Is this like the one big wheel bicycle?
If
sadly,
going, can I
sadly no.
If we're gonna keep going later, can I take a quick bathroom break?
That's why we. Did you not do the bathroom break earlier?
I didn't need to go to the bathroom an hour ago.
Yeah, we'll go just a little bit longer. So go ahead, Gypsy. We'll let you do that real quick.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
All right. We'll wait for him to get back, since I'll introduce you guys to the museum. All right.
I was halfway expecting us to have a fight with a giant skeleton head.
Nom. Nevo takes it over. This is mine now.
Yeah, Nevo is able to somehow control a CR-15 skeleton head.
Awesome.
He just gets lots of implement staves. Okay, so I was looking at like undead items on there that might help you store your stuff. We were talking about like the bone meal, like little balls that you can like toss and they turn into a skeleton. I was thinking they could probably do the reverse of that, where you can bring in skeletons and Nevo or Gungear would basically turn them into little Pokeballs for you.
So, Storm,
Yeah.
I just randomly thought of, like, the idea of multi-classing. How exactly would that work in this system?
Let me see here.
'Cause
So basically, it's a little more complicated in Pathfinder than it is normal D&D, but I believe when you take multi-class, you gain the skills of that class. You start taking its hit die, and you start adding its base attack bonus and its saves and stuff like that. So, what class were you wanting the multi into?
honestly, I was thinking of going into a combat spear. And I was thinking of doing blacksmith, possibly getting into the alchemist sphere.
Okay. So blacksmithing, get some alchemy. Okay. Make yourself sort of a thaumaturgist.
I guess.
Those are the guys who like make magic items and stuff.
Yeah, because I know we have gun gear, but honestly, if I can be more support as well, like, especially if I want to do like the blunderbuss stuff, starting to make those alchemical stuff would be super fun.
You could justify that since you're working on mechanical stuff all the time.
Yep.
Okay.
I would just have to more like plan out some of my talents and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I believe blacksmith doesn't get any talents at first level.
I'd have to look through it.
I have it right here. That's alchemy. That's savant. That's scholar.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Hi.
Where is it?
All right.
Oh, there it is. Blacksmith.
Yeah, I'll look at it later, Kit.
I have it right here.
Yeah, I'll look at it later. Back to the game.
One. Sorry.
So, all right. So you guys basically start heading on down to the museum. There's a small procession behind you guys of like news reporters and radio reporters kind of following on behind you. Let me see if I've got that map up. The Sanrea
Smoking in the car. Oh, yeah.
the Sanrea Cultural Heritage Museum. Let me see here. It is a massive, like, two-winged, like, museum, almost like the Smithsonian. The sort of massive entrance to it. Archaeology. Actually, no, they're putting this thing in, like, the
foyer.
Yeah, they're hanging this thing up in the foyer.
In the atrium.
And it's going to be kind of connected to a statue that kind of like goes up to the ceiling, and then the ceiling has a painting of like the rest of the skeleton that kind of curls and twirls around the ceiling. And let me see here. This will be the crown jewel of Sanrea when we finally get it up and running. Art, history, unnatural history. Anything we can put in here to celebrate the history of Avalon. Skeleton will go
Professor I.
right up here. And as for that ship down at the bottom of the ocean, come and see this. And he takes you up to, or down the, let me see here, the right wing. And he takes you to kind of a small, like, kind of a two-story, like, square room. And you're looking at this thinking, okay, there is no goddamn way in hell an entire ship, an entire galleon, can fit in here. He's like, here's the brilliance of it. We're not going to have it fill this room. We're going to have it fill the room within this room.
Come again.
And he guides you guys on over. He guides you over to this little, like, four-cornered pillar. It kind of looks like a Stonehenge sort of structure. It's got these. I'll draw here. Imagine sort of a gazebo that has, that's just these, like, four doorways on it. Like, whoop. Let me see if I can, nope, not map background. Draw. So. No, wait, that's Khurtin's apartment. So I'm drawing in the garage. So it's like these four doorways that are connected to each other, kind of in a Stonehenge little fashion. And you see him give a cocky little smile, and he enters into one of the doorways, and he just kind of stands there. And he motions for you guys to follow him.
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
What was that, Khurtin?
Yep, sounds good to me to follow. See what's up.
And the moment you guys pass on in and pass through this archway, you guys are in a larger room. You are like on a balcony that's overlooking this deep oval pit that's right in the center. And off on, it's a big old square room, but on each side you see one of those archways that kind of leads out into the main room. Pocket dimension.
Wow. Pretty swanky.
We're going to have the entire ship right down in there. And he points to sort of like a little dock that's in there.
Yo.
Yeah? Yeah? Pretty snazzy, huh?
Definitely. Look forward to seeing it. We didn't exactly get to check it out while we were dealing with underwater hazards.
That's alright. You'll get your fair chance to get up close and personal with it. Next week, we should have a priest from the GispyDangereque coming in to bless the area. Hopefully make things a little safer.
No more skeletons?
Hopefully. I mean, it's archaeology. You never know.
Seems like it'd be a bit trouble to have something that caused skeletons to be alive in sort of natural history museum.
Yeah. I know that feeling. Younger college days. Not fun. Alright. Until that time, keep on. We'll have the contract keep going. You guys watch over the beaches at night. Hopefully this will start raising a little bit of awareness about what's been going on there. They hear skeletons coming out of the river and they're just like, oh, whatever, it's a skeleton, they'll take care of it. They don't realize it's the archaeologist and the people they hire taking care of it. You would not believe how many times a skeleton got run over just in the streets, causing a car accident before we hired you guys to just take them out on the beach. They would wander into town and literally just get run over.
Does sound problematic.
Yeah, especially when you have the damage to the car, and then one of the rib cages gets caught up underneath, like the gears, and then the car goes out of control. It was just a mess. And the police didn't want to do anything about it because they're like, oh, it's a skeleton. We deal with crimes, not the undead. Call an undertaker. Call a priest.
Well, we're glad that we can help you out.
And hopefully through get this museum filled up with your continued cooperation. Gives you guys a nod. I'm sure that after we get this, we'll have plenty of opportunities for you all.
You know where to find us.
Absolutely. Alright. So that time, I'm going to make a few phone calls. See if there's any chance we can get the rest of the skeleton up here. As much as I do love the ceiling painting, I wouldn't mind having the rest of the specimen up here. And see if I can get...
Pretty impressive.
Let's see, maybe if I can get my daughter on the phone. Have her all give you a tour of this fine, glorious place. But I've been keeping herself way too busy for her age, so... Anyways, I will leave you all to the rest of this fine and beautiful day. I was hoping that you all would come on by and watch us raise the entire thing. It was quite a glamorous process.
Certainly don't have any other plans this evening, so I'd be happy to.
Yeah. Right. And with that, sadly not too much of a cliffhanger, but I will leave it off for there since I don't have anything else planned for today. With you all kind of...
League gremlins attack.
Suddenly, Craggles. No? No? Alright.
What's a craggle?
Never mind. Alright, so we shall just leave it there for the day, since I kind of want Jack to be here for the next part. We're already running a little late. So, I shall call it there for Avalon for tonight. And tomorrow, or next week, we have our first session of Tom's campaign!
Woo!
Fleetwood Mac. And friends.
Oh, I'm still deciding on the name for sure, but I'm thinking. I was watching a Shadowrun Let's Play the other day, and I was like, "Oh, Jake, that's a good first name."
Jake.
And so I'm thinking of something like Jake Nakamura.
But he's not even remotely like Asian.
No, he would be like half Japanese or something like that.
Okay, Jake.
Or the equivalent in this setting.
Jake. All right. So I'll call it there for tonight, everybody.
Haven't decided.
All right. I'll end it and
Paul.
Trevor. 5, 4, 3.
Thanks for listening.
There we go. All right. So yeah, didn't it?
Two things really quick.
OBS is currently Oh, wait a minute. Are you sure you want to exit? No, stop at the record. No, stop virtual camera.